Laszlo, Nadja, Nandor. What we do in the shadows? What we do in the shadows?
Hello. Yum, 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 yum.
What's up, everyone? I'm Adam. This is FWCI, and we're gonna watch What We Do in the Shadows, Season 1, Episode 10, Ancestry. What are we gonna find out about our ancestry? I mean, Jesus. I mean, Nandor is hundreds of years old. His country hasn't existed for centuries at this point. Are we gonna learn? I mean, we've already learned about Nadja's ancestry and the burning of the donkey and everything like that. If you want early access to my What We Do in the Shadows reactions, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can get it. And make sure you subscribe here on YouTube, because after this episode, we're going straight into the next season, Season 2. People have said this show gets better as it goes along, and I'm loving it already, so that just reminds me of like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. People are like, wait till you get to Season 5. Actually, was it Season 5, or is that the one that was absolute garbage? Maybe it was Season 4. And they were right, so I'm very excited to see what's happening with this one next. Ladies and gentlemen, this is What We Do in the Shadows, Season 1, Episode 10, Ancestry.
I like being a familiar. It's a very satisfying job.
No, it's not.
I thought by now I'd be like Armand, but sometimes I feel like I'm halfway turned into a Renfield.
It's not gonna happen, Guillermo. It's never gonna happen.
I'm also awake when he's awake. I'm always awake.
Oh, wait. You don't ever sleep? Yikes.
Now your hope and compassion is gone. You sold out your dream to the world.
Stay dead, stay dead, stay dead. Although, Guillermo can't stay dead because he's not dead because he's not a vampire. He is not a vampire. But I do wonder if he likes his boschetti. Please, Guillermo, have some boschetti.
Is it another summons for jury duty? Just tell them I'm dead.
Oh no, it's something very... No.
I won't have my semen stolen again.
No,
Again? Nandor?
Well, the story is some witches decided to steal my semen and put it into a semen spell.
This just uses science to find out where your ancestors came from. It could also be used to see if you have any living relatives.
Oh my god, what?
200,000 direct living descendants.
Nandor? Slinging that vampire dick all over there.
Becoming a vampire came at a strange time in my life. I was married at the time.
To 30 women, yeah, we know this. 37 women.
Put a strain on all of us. Then they left, all 37 of them. It was a sad night for me because I really loved 35 of them.
That's a good percentage, to be honest.
I'm a vampire floating outside the window. Hey, kitties. Hey, you've got my nose. It's the last time I saw them.
I mean, it is a little bit sad, but also, come on, Nandor. You float outside windows.
Madeline.
Exciting.
Just don't go floating outside her window.
I actually had everyone's DNA tested.
How did you get our DNA without us knowing?
You literally leave it laying everywhere, so it wasn't that hard.
Probably still should have said something, Guillermo, come on.
Don't test me!
Okay, forget that.
So, Laszlo,
Don't you dare.
You don't want to...
Bugger off.
Colin Robinson.
Ding, ding.
There you go.
Yeah, Colin's into this, of course he is. That's some prime energy he can drain from some poor relative.
People are from all different places. It just can't say white on your paper. Oh, wow, 100% white.
Yeah, it tracks, to be honest.
Congratulations, Nandor. That is some very exciting seed.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, don't let the witches find out about it. They'll be coming for you.
Are there still witches out there?
The great Genghis Khan
I knew it.
has over 16 million living descendants. Now that's a seed.
Times 30, granddaughter who lives here in Staten
Is
Island.
she gonna be like 80?
This basically shows my family tree. There's the Dutch family, and the name's Van Helsing. That's
Wasn't he a vampire killer?
vampire killer. I have Van Helsing DNA in my blood.
That's crazy.
He's not real.
I don't know, is he?
Is he?
I don't know. You tell me. Vampires are real.
I killed to accidentally.
You killed one of the big ones, bro.
What I had for lunch, garlic.
I don't... Why would you ever be eating garlic, Guillermo? I feel like that would be off the menu.
I'm creating something very special for her. It's yet to take shape.
I wonder what it is. Giant dick, perhaps?
Actually,
What the f?
In the words of Vanilla Ice, are you gonna sling a schlong?
you asked me to buy garden steak, so I...
Get them out of my sight now, you smartass. Where did you get them from?
Amazon, so...
Well, then you get in your car and you drive back to the Amazon.
Nandor has 200,000 descendants, still far fewer than Genghis Khan.
Couldn't help yourself, could you?
We're gonna go visit one.
Her name is Madeline. I'm going to float up to her window and see her.
Why don't you knock on her door?
Don't tap on the window.
I see her. She's asleep.
How does she look, Master?
She looks a little older than I was anticipating.
I bet
That's
she
what I was
does.
trying to tell you. She's 94.
Don't tap on the window.
She's stirring. I'm going to tap on...
No! Come down, go knock on the door, I guess.
Tap, 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 tap! Wakey, wakey! This is... Oh, no.
Oh, dead? Looks pretty dead.
Guillermo is a golder. You saw an opportunity to goad, and what did you do? You goaded it.
It's grief, Master.
Grief. I don't care for it.
Yeah, grief isn't the best.
And again, and again, and again. And every time he comes back, our love is real.
How is Gregor going? Sorry, Jeff.
I like it when he's subservient, but not like this. Hello. Yum, 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 yum. Singing these songs.
Oh my god. Poughkeepsie Psychiatric Facility. Oh my god. Gregor! What the fuck? Oh my lord. Nadja, she has got quite the hold over this poor guy.
Do it for Madeline.
Look at the pictures on the glass. It's the Jeepers man.
It is. I must be vampire because I do not feel comfortable in churches at all.
Energy vampires have no problems going into places of worship. We find it to be fertile feeding ground.
No. Madeline.
Again, it's okay for me to go in. I'm
Yes, 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 Colin Robinson, we get it.
Did not have children of her own, but many considered her a
All right, Nandor, you've paid your respects. Now let's kick it.
It is a lovely service, but I'm on fire.
You're right. Dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Please be seated.
Nandor, that's you, mate.
That was holy water, Guillermo. You're trying to kill me? She died. Whoa! Oh, Gregor. He is off his nut. I'm glad he took a moment to go and get a helmet, though.
Jess, you shouldn't be here. My husband lives here.
Husband.
And he is a very big, wide man who loves to bite. Things to bite.
cannot be denied. Who's this, my darling?
Oh, no. Fight for her. You two, let's go.
I know who you are. Outward appearance may have changed. The pattern remains the same. You get reborn, you try and find her,
Gregor.
and I cut your head off.
Oh, yeah, he always gets his head cut off.
When I was a street thief, I had the cleaver in my hand.
It was Laszlo every time.
When I was a mouse, I was a cat. Time Del Boy turns up, you start crying. I'm here to stop that kind of jive.
All right, Laszlo, calm down.
Maybe I'll see you in the next life.
Yeah, maybe you won't.
Okay.
It's me. It is the most beautiful thing my eyes has ever...
It is Nadja. I thought it was going to be a giant dick. Oh!
No, my darling, I swear that had nothing to do with me.
So that's the end of Gregor, I guess.
What was the results of your ancestry test?
Mexican
Piñata farmer.
piñata farmers.
Thank you for helping me tonight on my saddest night.
Even though you did throw holy water onto me. Do you remember that? One more year as my familia. Good night.
Where are those stakes?
You having a serious thought?
No?
Oh, yeah. You probably weren't.
He's such an asshole. Guillermo, I mean. No, I'm just kidding. Nandor. He's so oblivious. Guillermo, what are you doing? Are you having a serious thought? Probably not. Huh, interesting. Alright, I'm being wound into the story even more now. Guillermo with the Van Helsing blood in his ancestry and a proclivity of accidentally murdering vampires, and is the familiar for 3 of them. Well, familiar for 1, but you know, where are Nadja and Laszlo's familiars? Or Colin Robinson, for that matter. Does he not have a familiar? But that's like a genuine, interesting cliffhanger, plot twist kind of story that they've got going with this. And I'm totally down with that, because if we're gonna go 5 seasons, there needs to be like an overall narrative that weaves throughout. And I wasn't sure what they were gonna do with Guillermo, but this is the right move. And it's been brought to my attention that Laszlo does have a penis. It wasn't lost to the leprosy, it was just mangled. And there's maybe a little bit of inconsistency to some of the stuff that gets, I guess, sort of set up in the early first season. Maybe they changed their mind with some stuff, so I'll try and keep that in mind as I continue on through. But this whole season was a lot of fun meeting all of these characters. Colin Robinson is the first name that comes to mind of just taking me by surprise and being an absolute hilarious. Every single thing he does and says in this show is gold. And they even gave him a bit of an edge. They could have made him like really, really dry and really kind of like passive, but they set him up as like someone who's actually quite spiteful and sassy. We met Jenna, we turned her into a vampire, and then we set her loose on the world. I don't think she would last a week without any further guidance from Nadja, but I liked that storyline. I liked what we did with everything. Same with Gregor. We brought him into this story, and now he's presumably done, unless somehow Gregor is brought back in the future. But I enjoyed Nadja's it's not just like a weird, twisted kind of love story, but it also adds a bit of context to, the scope of how long these vampires have been alive for, and, gives it's obviously a very unique storytelling opportunity to tell stories like that. So I'm glad that they're really sinking their teeth into it. No pun intended. We met Evie, or as I call her, Officer Debbie from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She was the the emotion vampire. That was amazing. I would love to see her pop back in from time to time, but I don't think we're going to get it. The werewolves were great. The Baron's night out was so much fun. The Baron was another character we brought in and then we got rid of, although I think he's still technically sentient somewhere. We'll see. I'm sure the Baron is going to return at some point, but his whole story arc in this was hilarious. He ended up being just a complete, drunk idiot and then perishing from it. The trial was a good follow-up to that as well, and we got to finally officially link this with the movie universe and the Blade universe as well, and whatever Tilda Swinton was in. I liked the citizenship episode. That one really stands out to me just because I'm a huge basketball fan, and the joke of Nandor falling in love with the Dream Team so much that he applied for citizenship just hits so hard with me, and I enjoyed that episode in general. And it also gave us a lot more of Jenna and Nadja in that episode too. So citizenship, underrated, one of my favorites, but I mean the trial was great, the Baron's night out was great. The orgy was a little bit of a disappointing episode for me personally, but Ancestry was good, how we got that tease for what we're going to see with Guillermo in future seasons. But next week, Season 2, Episode 1 will be coming out, so make sure you subscribe here on YouTube, and if you do want early access, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can get it. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, I am Wampa. See you in the next video, peace!